chance to see Toronto against Madonna. Madonna handled Central, pretty well. Game they broke away, so I think the pressure's on Central, to come up with a big effort to try and contain this Toronto offensive attack.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. Coach Meek has made no bones about it all throughout the year. We talk to them every Wednesday. One of their concerns was team speed, and it's their lack of somewhat. And one thing Toronto does have is a lot of team speed. They feature tailback Zane Kenzie, who was hurt earlier in the year. He is back. He's one of the fastest kids in the state in the 100 and 200 track. And they also have another outstanding wide receiver with a lot of speed, Don Balsher. So Central will have to, contain both of them, as well as the other weapons, the Dickinson boys and Zeb Kinsey, the quarterback under Brother Zane. Not only can he throw the ball, he can run as well. Central will counter with, a couple of young guns that they put in the backfield. B.J. Fallon, a junior, Tommy Burgess, a sophomore. And, I'm not sure because last week Alex Lintai got hurt during the game, but he seemed to be okay. We're not sure if we're going to see Alex or we're going to see Andrew Dorsey, but either one, is capable of doing the job.
Right, absolutely. And you mentioned too, Central containing Toronto's speed and what have you, but I know just following and watching along, Coach Meek has been pretty pleased all year long with how his defense has played, how his defense has performed, and how special teams has played. So if they can try to contain that speed that Toronto has, not give up the big play, and the hope is really, that you find yourself in a little bit of dogfight. That would benefit Central tonight.
You're exactly right.
We're going to get a chance here to, I hope, Jason, to speak to Coach Meek here. He agreed to talk to us, so we'll get this firsthand. Always a rivalry here, but it's going to be, I'm going to see what Coach Meek has to say. He's a veteran of this game, but first time on the blue and gold sidelines.
Okay, yes.
So hopefully I get him here in a minute.
Sounds good, Coach. The Red Knights come out in all white jerseys, red numerals, blue outline around the numerals, white helmets with a red stripe down the middle. The Crusaders come out in their blue jerseys, gold pants, white stripes with blue outline, blue helmets with the block yellow C.
Down here with Coach Meek, men. We got Jason and Steve Daly up in the box, Coach. We talked about you being a veteran of this game. The only thing different is what sidelines you're on. What can we look for tonight?
Well, we're excited. We've been improving each week. We got a long ways to go still, but this is this Catholic Central Toronto rivalry, and first time in the blue and gold for me. But it's about our 4 seniors who are playing their last game here tonight at Harding Stadium, and get ready for the playoffs next week.
Coach, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, Raymond.
All right, buddy.
That's Coach.
All right, fellas, thanks for that moment. Back up to you, Jason.
That's Coach Harris Meek of the Toronto Steubenville Catholic Central. Tonight's officials for the game, we see them huddled up in the middle of the field, are as follows. Your referee is Rusty Vermillion, umpire Bruce Dunn, linesman Mark Kerwood, line judge Mike Clyde, back judge Lance Jacob, and your center judge Charles Butch Mickemeyer. Man, that's a wheeling crew, I do believe, Steve.
Yeah. Butch Mickemeyer, he brings a wheeling crew to the table.
And a
little bit of a mixed crew, though, I think, maybe.
Yeah, I know him and Lance do a lot together. Toronto will be kicking off, going right to left on your airwaves, west to east, or as I like to say, Kroger without the S, to the scoreboard. Kicking off for the Red Knights will be number 20, Michael Henry.
Michael Henry set to kick off for the Red
Back
Knights.
deep, Tommy Purgie, B.J. Fallon flanking him on his left, and Michael DiCarlo on his right, as we're about to set for kickoff here. Toronto Central, the fastest 10 weeks of the year, about to get underway.
Central, when they're all white. I love all white. Makes you look bigger and faster, I think. And Central in that beautiful blue and gold.
As we await the referee's whistle. A squib kick.
Yeah.
Picked up by Dorsey. He'll just go down about the 38-yard
Smart play.
line. And we're going to get 15 yards added on immediately. As Dorsey was down on his knees when he fielded the ball. Just an aggressive start mistake. I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it, but, that's the high school rules.
Yeah.
So
I don't know about that there, fellas. I can't hear you real well, so I hope I don't interrupt you. But, I mean, I don't think, Toronto wants to help Central any, but that was an unnecessary penalty right there.
exactly. I mean, it was just
Self-inflicted wounds,
Yes.
unforced errors, whatever you want to call them, Ray. Yeah, that's not how you want to start the game. You're giving Central the ball in your half of the field now.
I think it's going to be important here, Coach, if Central can establish some offense against this big Toronto front.
Yeah.
you're right.
We saw them against Madonna, and they beat Madonna off the ball well.
First snap bobble by Dorsey. He's going to be hit. He's bobbled the snaps in immediately in the backfield.
Central coming out in a definite run formation there, and you saw 11 guys within 8 yards of the ball on the Toronto side defensively. I think they had 5 down linemen. They had 4 linebackers sitting in there, and then two safeties back deep. So it's going to be a smash mouth kind of game. It looks like starting out early.
And it looks like they're going to say, you know what, they're going to make them pass to beat us because they've got everybody up. They come out, trips to the left, single receiver right for the Crusaders. That's Nico Petrella.
Got to go here. Play clock.
Gets a snap. Quick screen, outside Lentai. Nothing doing is right there, number 59.
Dorsey's pass complete to Lentai.
Hit immediately, which I don't have a 59. Oh, okay, you got the updated.
Again, now Central tried to spread them out there the last play there, get those guys out of the box and just run a little screen to the outside receiver. But, Toronto didn't bite on anything. They were there to make the play. Central will spread them out again here, send it 3 by 1 to the field.
Dorsey working out the signals. You got Fallon, DeCarlo Purgie on his right. Petrella to his left. Another bad snap. He picks it up, though. Pressure coming. Throws it out in the flat. It's picked off. Number 13, Toronto Red Knights, Nolan Dickinson with the interception.
Intercepted by Nolan Dickinson.
He just forced that one. Looked like a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that's one there that you got to throw that away or tuck it up and try to run inside. And I understand it's going to be 4th down, but you're going to punt the ball away and flip the field. But now you're giving the ball back to Toronto inside your territory. So what started out as a good position for you, starting off in Toronto end of the field, flipped very quickly.
Yes. Toronto approaches now. Pistol formation, sidecar to his left, one tailback behind him. Trips the right, hand off. Up the middle, Zane Kenzie breaks one hole up to 25-30. There he goes, Zane 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Zane Kenzie. 42 yards.
Well, Jason, we saw that a lot. They were missing him against Madonna. It was his brother doing most of the damage. They were waiting to get this tailback back and from injury, and I could see why. Boy, he hit that hole, and he was gone.
Zane Kenzie showing the speed we talked about, untouched up the middle. 6-0 quickly, Red Knights. Michael Henry kicked the extra point. Nolan Dickinson holding. Places tickets down, it's up. And it's good. 10-10 left here in the first. Toronto strikes first. Toronto 7, Central nothing. We'll be back after this.
At Mosty Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families, and will work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services we offer, you will receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. While honoring your loved one is our top priority, we also want to help you through this difficult time. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Mosty Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
We here at Village Sleep Center know that everyone deserves a good night's sleep. That's why we are committed to offering you the very best quality mattresses and bed sets at the most affordable prices. We offer the Valley's largest selection of Serta, especially the iComfort and iComfort Hybrid.
Village Sleep Center is conveniently located at 2528 Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville, or call them at 740-264-5151. Village Sleep Center is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
And we're back, set to kick off. Another onside kick there. Ball's wobbled, and the Red Knights have it.
Well, I tell you, man, 2 kickoffs in a row, squibbing it to that Central's left hand. They had this. That's all watching film, man. They had to see something over there.
Yeah, you always tell your frontline guys, see the ball kicked, which they did, and the frontline man tried to jump on it, but just couldn't get a handle on it, and Toronto set up again at midfield.
Yeah, quick.
This is the biggest worry, I think, for Central's offense. They're very limited throwing the ball, and if Toronto gets up some quick scores, it's going to be tough for the Crusaders moving forward.
Kinsey takes a snap, back going deep, and wide open, in and out of the hands. Would have been a touchdown for Chase Darrington.
Kinsey's pass intended for Chase Darrington falls incomplete.
Toronto went a little bit of a play action there and was able to suck up the linebackers and the safeties, and the receivers able to get behind them. Is a good design on the play, just couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, because that should have been another quick touchdown. And the Red Knights line is just humongous for Division VII school.
Saw a couple of these kids from Toronto at camp this past summer for us down at Wheeling. Yeah.
Congratulations to Coach Daly. They beat my alma mater today.
Big game. Another win over West Lib. It's 3 in a row, Jason.
Up to Kinsey, bounces to the left side. Nice job there. Number 14, Tyler Alenti, not letting him get around the end.
Right side, tackled by Tyler Alenti. Gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd down and 8. Sorry, Dan, I would have got that.
Good job by the Central defense there.
And that was one of the places that we really, really improved. That front 4 up top has been getting stronger and stronger. The linebackers, the play of that group has been very well. 3rd and 8. They seen Kinsey back, fakes it to him. Throws a screen the other side. Caught and hit immediately. Tyler Alenti once again.
Again, good job deciphering that play there. Toronto just went a little slip screen. They tried to motion a man out wide to get somebody to remove from the box. And, Central just read it out. Did a nice job on that. Good tackle, too. Good open field tackle.
2 nice open tackles by Alenti. Bring up 4th and 5 at the Crusader 47, and Toronto's going to be going for it. They break the huddle. Everybody in tight. Flanks to each side. Zane on the left side of Zeb. Bosher comes from Manson. Zane going around the end. They had contained. Let's see if they can stop him. It looks like they're going to keep him short.
He's going to be short.
Nice job by the Crusaders there of not letting him get outside.
Again, Central had 11 guys. 11 guys within about 5-6 yards of the ball there. And Toronto tried to get wide, use their speed, but Central did a nice job running down the line and knocking him out with what appears to be short.
Jimmy Hernan on the tackle there.
Yeah, Tommy Purgie did a nice job there. He didn't make the tackle, but he fought off the blockers and he kept his outside arm free and strung out the play.
Yes, nice job by Tommy. Crusaders defense coming up big there. They come out. They call this a hammer formation. Pistol formation.
Tight splits on the line.
Ball snapped over Dorsey's head again. He picks it up and gets have to go down. You can't keep doing that, man.
Got to overcome mistakes in these big games, and everybody knows that. Can't help the other team, and Central shooting themselves in the foot now.
From the 43 all the way back to the 32, 11-yard loss. 2nd down now, and 21. Ocon's twins left and right.
2nd down, 21.
DeCarlo and Alenti to the left, Fallon, Petrella to the right. Purgie will flank Dorsey. And Toronto has nobody back, Steve.
No, they're cover 0. Yeah. They're straight man.
Screen pass to Purgie, read by the Red Knights and brought down.
Dorsey's pass complete.
54.
Tommy Purgie.
Yeah, Toronto is going straight man coverage, zero coverage, nobody in the middle of the field. You know, if Central could maybe run a skinny post or a slant or something to get somebody to the middle of the field, it could be a big play for them.
So far,
I agree with you, Steve. I'm sorry, Jason. I agree with you. I think Central, they haven't shown the ability throughout the year to stretch the defense, you know, go vertical with their passing, and I think that's going to continue to allow Toronto to press the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely.
Toronto, or Central in a diamond formation to the right, single receiver left. Ball will snap once again by Dorsey. Pressure coming, breaks one tackle, breaks another, but can't get out of the third. Flag down on the play. So on the 31, back to the. I didn't spot it yet.
Personal foul against the Red Knights.
You got a face mask, or I don't know what the foul
I don't know.
was.
They called a personal foul. Could have been. I didn't see the exact signal. They didn't show face mask. I mean, it could be hands to the face.
I think it was a smack to the face.
Yeah, hands to the face. Okay.
59 at the end of the play. Boy, Toronto's big up front.
Toronto's second 15-yard penalty of the game. So, yeah, was it after the play, Steve? That was, it's still fourth down, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Daniel Bolster back to punt. Don Boucher, very explosive and dangerous back there. I'd be surprised if they kick him the ball. Here comes Toronto. He gets it off. Bolster takes it at the 26, up to the 30, out to the 40. Breaks one tackle and hit at the 45. Nice return, especially since they sent everybody. So 14.
They did. They put good pressure on that punt, but Bolster was able to get that off and had a nice punt there. He really did.
It's a 38-yard punt. The Red Knights will take over. So far, they have Toronto or Steubenville Central right now with 5 plays, minus 19 yards.
Yeah, they're going to have to get something. You know, hey, one big play. That's all it takes sometimes.
2 receivers here to his left side. Hand off to Zane Kinsey. Being chased from the backside. Breaks one tackle, but not able to escape. The big pause of number 72, Peyton Roush.
Central's able to get real nice penetration up front there with their down linemen.
I think you did.
Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Red Knights from their own 47-yard line.
2-yard pickup, 2nd down and 8. 6:30 and counting. Toronto up 7-0. They come out now. Twins left and right. Zane to the left side. Zeb calling for the ball. Gets a snap. Quarterback draw up the middle. Zeb still on his feet and running hard, and he's going to pick up the 1st down.
He keeps up the middle.
Yeah, just a straight, quarterback draw or quarterback ISO there. Straight snap to the quarterback. Sidecar leads up through the hole on the linebacker. And, again, Central's getting good penetration defensively, but sometimes what you got to do against that, just run straight at it. Right straight at it. If you can increase that, it's going to be a big gain, and Toronto was able to do that there.
Look at the tight split, Stevie.
Yeah, they do. They're packing it in there. See if they go outside here, Ray. They were looking to.
Keeps it, cuts back to his right side down the sideline. He's at the 30, 25, 20, 15. One man to beat 10, 5. He's into the end zone. Zeb Kinsey from 44 yards out. And you're right, that play was designed to go to the left.
He was looking to do a toss to the left there to the trip side. And like you said, Ray, they tighten their splits up. Sometimes you want to bring the defense in with tighten their splits up. And then they look to go toss, but he read that. It was a read toss and kept it himself to the right side and was able to take it in.
So 13-0. Henry attempt extra point. Nolan Dickinson to hold. Got a flag on play offsides on the Crusaders. Now do you go for 2, Steve, or you just move it up?
Nah, you just take the points. Take the points.
I was with you, Jason. I thought immediately they might go for 2.
Yeah. Henry once again sets up. Dickinson to hold. Snaps down, kick is up, and it's good. 5:36 left in the first. Toronto now leads Central 14-0. We'll be back after these messages.
5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Toronto 14.
Do you have a fence that has seen better days? How about a new privacy fence? You probably could use a perimeter fence to keep Fido from wandering off. Call Edwards Fence Company now. They do all types of fence projects and have over 20 years of experience. Wood, chain link, vinyl, split rail, aluminum. Call today for a free estimate. Edwards Fence Company, 740-632-8403. Needless to say, you're going to need a new fence around your new swimming pool too. Call Edwards Fence Company today, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Trying to find a local, family-owned pharmacy that doesn't treat you like a number, they treat you like, well, you. Visit Hood's Pharmacy. Find them at 971 Main Street in Follinsby. Hood's Pharmacy is family-owned. Family-owned for over 50 years. All insurance plans are accepted, and they have COVID-19 testing and vaccinations available, so no worries there. Hood's Pharmacy features Sarah's Candy, plus a wide selection.
Again. This time, ball recovered.
Wow.
Henry's kick recovered by Cam Bradley.
Cam
Crusaders
Bradley
will take over.
Since we're out the ball to 49, so 3 onside kicks in a row to start the game.
Again, maybe something they saw on film. I don't know. You know, I haven't seen them, like I said, since earlier in the year. You know, maybe they don't have the capability to kick it deep, but we'll see as it moves forward here.
Three times in a row, Steve. I got to think they're planning that, right?
You would think, right? You would think.
They come out in the pistol formation, sidecars to the left and right are Purgie and Fallon. Got Petrella and DeCarlo split out here to the right. That's Alentai with the ball this time, and he's got nowhere to go as he's wrapped up immediately in the backfield.
Taken down in the backfield.
Number 50.
This is the big concern that I felt about for Central here. Not being able to stretch the defense. Toronto bigger. I think they're just going to jam the box.
Yeah, that first down is so critical. I mean, you've got to try
Central
to pick
been
up
having some
positive yards.
success with Iolente running from tackle to tackle, but not tonight so far.
4-yard loss by Tyler there as he's back in the quarterback spot again. Gets the snap. Tyler tries to run off left side, and once again, nothing doing.
Iolente keeps up the left side.
He's going to lose another yard there.
Tackled by number 53.
So far, 5 carries, minus 22 yards. Timmy Mahali will check in. Andrew Dorsey coming out.
44-yard line.
They just need something positive here. He got trips here to the right, single receiver to his left. Mahalio will be the sidecar of Tyler Alentai as he barks out the signals. 3rd and 15 from the 44. Bad snap again over Alentai's head. He's going to fall on all the way back at the 32-yard line. That's another 12-yard loss. So they're just going backwards, just make it 4th down.
Do those snaps look bad, or should they be handled?
It's hard to tell up here, Ray. It's hard to tell. I mean,
4th down for the Crusaders. Daniel Bolster in punt formation.
Looked like he was surprised by it.
Boucher
back to receive the kick. Bolster standing at his own 21. That's high. He goes up and gets it. Gets a kickoff and gets shanked. It's taking a Toronto bounce. The Crusaders better get it. Mahalio quickly gets on it. It was a 6-yard punt as a result of a high snap once again. So far it's been all red nights. Steubenville Central's going to take a timeout. Let's take one with them. The score, Toronto 14, Central nothing. You're listening to High School Football on Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be back after these messages.
If you know the play cards like Texas Hold'em, you have to check out the Viking Social Poker Club located at 211 North 4th Street, Steubenville, Ohio. Every Tuesday, tournament starts at 6 p.m. $45 entries, and you go up every 20 minutes to receive $30,000 in chips, and you can register up to 8 p.m. On Friday, starting at 6, $1 to $3, no limit, Texas Hold'em cash game. And then on Sunday at 1 p.m., the $130 tournament, $100,000 in chips. And you go up every 30 minutes. You can register up to 3 p.m. For any questions, call Matt Laser at 304-459-9954. That's the Viking Social Poker Club, 211 North 4th Street, Steubenville, Ohio.
Since the year 2000, our population has decreased from 74,000 to 64,000. We need to provide opportunities so that our young talent stays in the area. Our kids' futures depend on the decisions we make and the efforts we employ. As your county commissioner, I will see to it that all county entities have the necessary tools to communicate, plan, and execute the effort needed for bringing increased economic development. It's not about I, it's about we. We have to do this as a team. Paid for by Friends of Eric Simmons.
Back, Kenzie gets the ball, fakes the pitch to his brother, wide open down the middle, all by himself. Nolan Dickinson, he'll go in easily for the touchdown from 40 yards out. They faked the pitch that time, Steve, and he was right open right down the middle.
Yeah, again, just another form of play action, rather than sticking it in the belly and running a mesh fake. They just faked the toss, and again, Central, playing aggressive defensively. You want to try to make something happen, but playing a little bit too aggressively, and they left the receiver running alone in the middle of the field.
Michael Henry to attempt the point after for the Red Knights. Nolan Dickinson to hold.
We'll take the same play they ran earlier and missed it, just come back to it.
Yep. Yeah, sometimes you see something and say, hey, we're going to go back to that. That's exactly what they did there, Ray.
Kick up by Henry, and it's good. 3:16 left in the first. Now Toronto 21, Central nothing. We'll be back after
3
this.
minutes left in the first quarter. Toronto 21, Central 0.
The ISLA Law Office, with 25-plus years of experience, specializes in bankruptcy and domestic relation cases. They're hands-on. They're very thorough and focused on your needs, and they're licensed in Ohio and West Virginia. If you need expert legal assistance, look up ISLA Law Offices at islawlawoffices.com. Thanks, ISLA Law, for being a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ohio Valley Sports Online, your sports authority. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instantly notified when we go live on our next broadcast, only on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Voice of our boss right there, the man, Jim Jaggers Huggins, with that great commercial. Henry kicks off, another line drive kick. This one's going to go out of bounds.
Red Knights kick.
Crusaders with the ball at the 35, I believe.
Yeah, it'll go to the 35.
And this is where, and Steve and Ray, that same play that Toronto just ran, if I'm Central, that's what I'm running right here.
Right. Especially, again, if Toronto's going to, man up, put guys in the box, leave that middle of the field open, you're exactly right. Maybe some kind of play action, whether it be off the toss or what have you, and try to attack the middle of the field.
Crusaders will take over at their own 39-yard line.
They just have to look to get something going right now. They have minus 36 yards in offense. Each quarterback's got minus 17 rushing, and each two receivers have minus 1 yard apiece rushing. Receiving. They come out this time. Purgie and the Wildcat, twins left and right. And then we got a flag offsides Toronto.
So now
maybe they try and get wide with Purgie's speed, putting him back there in the Wildcat.
5 yard pickup.
5-yard penalty.
Gives you some options now on first down. You're not starting behind the sticks. You're starting, first and 5 situation here. You got some options now.
Twin receivers left and right. Purgie gets a snap. Hands off to Fallon up the middle and met immediately. 1 yard pickup. I only have one page of Toronto's roster. I don't see any of the bigger numbers. I can't tell you who made the tackle. Oh, there we go. That's why you're the head coach.
Did a little investigation earlier. Yeah, double-sided print there.
So they give Fallon the first positive carry. Second down and 4 to the 1 yard pickup. Fallon now with the ball. Nice lead block by Purgie. And BJ's going to pick up a Crusader first down up the midfield.
Yes, he is just stretching the defense there a little bit. Again, they spread them out. They were in a 2-by-2 spread formation, and Fallon just took the direct snap like a quarterback stretch play there.
Tommy Purgie with a great lead block. As they come out, Twins here on the short side, right side. Petrellis put far right, Islantai, and the far left in the left slot. Fallon gets a snap. He'll run short side, come to get around the end, and he picks up about 3 yards, making something out of nothing. Tom Booster on the tackle.
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8.
On the Main Street Bank out-of-town scoreboard, the team down in the middle of Ohio beat Iowa 56-10 today. The Wolverines were off. Notre Dame's victorious today.
Army Black Knights won today. I saw that.
Yeah, they did. Twins left and right again. Fallon in the backfield. He switched Purgie now back at the quarterback. Purgie keeps it off to the right side, cuts back to the left. Down to the 30 and finally brought down. He was down. Purgie up the middle and off to the left side from the 48 all the way down to the 33, 15-yard pickup.
Kind of looked like a little bit of a zone follow there by Central. And again, you're putting 7 guys in the box in there. But again, if you can crease that, it's going to hit for a big play. And that's exactly what happened there. Central was able to block it up well enough, and Purgie was able to hit that crease.
I like what they're doing to keep alternating Fallon and Purgie back there. There's a quarterback and sidecar. And DeCarlo and Dorsey here to his right. Linton Petrella to the left. Gives it up to Fallon around the left end. Still on his feet. BJ Fallon running hard. He'll pick up 3, but looked like he was going to be hit for a 1-yard pickup, Steve.
Yeah, he kept his legs moving, kept his legs churning there, and I can attest. I coached all the Fallon boys except for BJ. He's a little bit too young, and all tough kids.
And Coach Meek and along with Coach Gamard out in the field questioning something with the side judge. You're going to let the clock run out. And that'll do it here as the clock runs out at the end of the first quarter. The score, Toronto 21, Steubenville Central nothing, but driving. We'll be back after this.
That's the end of the first quarter. Toronto 21.
Do you want a plush green lawn? Who doesn't? Call Bradley Landscape and Sons today. They do lawn fertilizing, getting your year-round healthy grass. And they control weeds. No dandelions, crabgrass, clover, or other undesirable weeds. Bradley Landscape and Sons. Better results guaranteed. BradleyLandscapes.com, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Springtime means cleanup time, so if you're planning a renovation on your house or need to get rid of some debris, call for a driveway-safe dumpster from Chappie's. Yep, Chappie's has 10 and 15-yard dumpsters available for same-day delivery, and Chappie's rates are all-inclusive. There's never any hidden fees. You can do a 7-day rental, or even better yet, a discounted 3-day rental. Clean up your shed, garage, basement, and get a dumpster from Chappie's today. Online, it's chappiesdumpsters.com or call 740-359-DUMP. That's 740-359-3867. Be happy. Call Chappie.
Second Crusaders, same formation. Fallon takes a snap, trying to get around the right end, but this time he's contained. Going nowhere. Good job by Nolan Dickinson keeping him inside.
Tackled by Thomas for the Red Knights. 2-yard loss.
2-yard loss.
3rd and 9.
Yeah, Central went back to that quarterback stretch there. Just kind of rolling the quarterback out and, stretch blocking outside zone type play. But the backside pursuit, the defensive lineman was able to slip underneath the breach block and make the play there.
3rd down and 9. Fouling gets around the right side, trying to get around, throws a pass, wide open, caught, ball fumble though, and picked up in the end zone by the Red Knights. Oh man, Michael DiCarlo with a beautiful catch from B.J. Fallon. Got it all the way down to the 2 and fumbled, and the Red Knights will take over. The ball goes into the end zone, the Red Knights get the ball in the 20. Just a horrible fate right there.
Yeah, it was that was gonna be a big play. You know, if DiCarlo didn't score, he was definitely gonna be inside the 5, but defender was able to punch it out from behind. But again, nice design on that. You know, they went back to that stretch look with Fallon. You know, running to the outside, then he took it from being tucked under his arm and threw it downfield to DiCarlo, and the defense, nobody was around him.
They come out tight now. And hands off to Zane Kinsey up the middle. He's turning. It's about 3 or 4, but a nice job by one of my favorite players, number 72, sophomore Peyton Roush. And Peyton appears to be injured there on the play. And Peyton in serious pain. Let's take a timeout. Injury timeout, Toronto 21, Central nothing. We'll be back after this.
Blakemore Insurance Agency is exclusive to the senior market. We represent a variety of Medicare supplements or Medicare Advantage plans, giving us the ability to offer some of the most competitive products from the top insurance companies in our country. Our loyalty lies with you, our customer, not the insurance company. Many of today's seniors are completely overwhelmed with turning 65 and going on to Medicare. Call Blakemore Insurance Agency today for more information. 304-723-0909. Blakemore Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
When you think you're at your worst, our team is here to help pick you up. At Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration, nothing will stop us from restoring your home to the way it was before. Our crews do everything from cleaning your carpets to restoring your damaged home. We also offer 24-hour emergency water and fire damage services because we know tragedies are not planned. Call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today.
Floor to ceiling, Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
At Mosty Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families, and will work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services we offer, you will receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. While honoring your loved one is our top priority, we also want to help you through this difficult time. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Mosty Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
PR Landscape and Design has been building backyard vacation destinations in the Ohio Valley for over 30 years. Creating your outdoor living space starts with our 3D landscape design service. Our craftsmen install brick patios, outdoor kitchens, custom water features, outdoor fireplaces, backyard structures, and luxury fiberglass swimming pools. A major landscape and pool project is complicated, so let the professionals at PR Landscape and Design manage it to completion. Check us out on Instagram or visit prlandscape.com.
This broadcast is sponsored by Lancia Healthcare, specializing in skilled care, rehabilitation, and transitional care. They have 3 locations to serve you or a loved one: the Villa Royale or Villa Vista in Steubenville and the Belmont Manor in St. Clairsville. Lancia Healthcare is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Josephine's Authentic Italian Food is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. You can carry out or have it delivered. Do you have an event that needs catered? Well, give Josephine's a call today. 740-282-1599. Josephine's has an extensive menu. Look them up on Facebook or call them now. 740-282-1599.
You have the winning ticket.
Josephine's
Please come to the press
Authentic
box.
Italian Food, carry out or delivery.
We're back. It looks like Peyton, they're able to get him up, had limping off on one leg. It looked like his knee, didn't it, Coach?
It did, yeah. Seemed that's where he was grabbing, and like you said, it seemed like he got up a little bit gimpy, like a play or two before that even.
Central quickly fakes it a pass wide open out of the backfield. Zeb to Zane Kenzie, and he's gone. No one's going to catch him. 67 yards. Once again, the play fake the other way. Zane comes out of the backfield the other way. Red Knight touchdown. 67 yards.
The 77-yard touchdown for the Red Knights.
77 yards. I'm sorry, you're right.
Michael Henry will attempt the point after for Toronto. Dickinson will hold.
Just another element that he brings to the game. Michael Henry to kick the extra point. Dickinson to hold. Snap is down. Kick is up. And it's good. 10:30 left in the second. The score, Toronto 28, Central nothing. Be back after this.
In the second quarter, Toronto 28, Central 0.
Let's go.
Are you struggling to deal with unwanted pests inside, around your home or business? Call the JC Pest Control Service. For over 30 years, we've been providing commercial and residential, environmentally friendly pest control solutions for your family and pets. Our professionally trained technicians can rid your home or business of wildlife, bedbugs, and rodents. And our prices can't be beat. Call JC Pest Control to remove your unwanted pests.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
Rice, Purgy, and Fallon.
Henry set the kickoff. Our thoughts and prayers out to my man Peyton Rouse. Coach Sachs, that his knee? Purgy with a nice return out to the 38.
I'm sorry, did you say something to me, Jason?
Yeah, that appeared to be his knee. Roush, the injured Crusader.
I thought it was a lower. I thought it was beneath the knee a little bit.
Okay.
They got it elevated down here, and they're looking at it, but I'm not sure whether it was a knee or not. To be honest with you, he got his parents down here with him as well.
Good, great people, great family. Prayers to Peyton. Hopefully it's not too bad. Twin receivers left and right. Purgy with the ball, hands it off to Fallon. Coming around the left, and this time nothing doing. Number 59, Andy Silverthorne. 1 yard loss.
Side for the Crusaders, loss of 1 on the play, tackled by Silverthorne.
Yeah, I was just told that it was his knee.
Okay, thank you, Coach. And not only losing him on defense, but he's also one of the key members of that offensive line. Fouling off the right side, trying to get a run in. Nice seal block by Purgy, but I don't know if he slipped or tumbled. What happened?
Fallon taken down the backfield by
Seemed like Toronto had a little bit of penetration there, and the penetrator on defense was on the ground. So Fallon had to try to step over him. He got tripped up by him, it looked like.
He'll lose another yard. So they had some success with that early, but it seems like Toronto's figured it out. This time they'll send Petrella and Iolenti. Puts it the short side on the right side of the field. You've got Dorsey and DiCarlo on the left. Fallon and Purgy once again flip-flopping in the backfield between the quarterback and tailback position. This time it'll be Fallon taking the snap. He rolls to his right. He's going to stop looking to throw. Pulls it down. Cuts back up the middle. Nice run by B.J. Fallon. It's going to pick up about 7.
Good vision there on the cutback. Again, Toronto's just stringing that out, that outside zone kind of looking rollout type of play, and Fallon read it and made a nice cutback there through an open lane.
6 yard pickup.
For the Red Knights.
Bolster set the punt. Boucher receives, standing at his own 22. Bolster at his own 30. Good snap. Bolster line drive kick, going to bounce. Bolster picks it up at the 25, out to the 30, makes a move and hit at the 36-yard line. Number 16, Noah Howe on the tackle. Go from the 42. 36-yard punt by Daniel Bolster. And it's been big play after big play. They have their 4 touchdowns. The shortest one was 40 yards. Pistol formation with Zane and Zeb. Hands off to Zane, up to the right side, cuts back towards the middle. He's going to pick up about 4 or 5.
Kinsey on the rush for the Red Knights, tackled by Crusaders Tino Kafka.
5-yard pickup. 4-yard pickup, excuse me.
I think with the exception of that first possession of Toronto where they had a big run, I think Central kind of kept the run game in check a little bit. It's been the big plays in the passing game that's really hurt Central here in the first half.
Twin receivers. Timeout Toronto.
I think he had too many guys on the field.
Yeah, I was wondering why that wasn't a penalty, but we'll take a timeout with them. You're listening to Steubenville Central Football. Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be back after this.
This high school event is brought to you by AT&T on Sunset via the AT&T wireless network. Remember, don't text and drive. It can wait. AT&T on Sunset is a proud sponsor of this high school event.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish chunks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
We're not close. We got 90. We are on 90. Twin receivers to the right side. Kinsey goes in motion, fakes it. Zeb cuts back to the left, bounces to the outside to the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 20. Cuts back out to the outside and into the end zone. Zeb Kinsey, there's no flags.
Zeb Kinsey on the keep.
58-yard run as they fake that pass to his brother once again. To the left side, he come back to the right.
Yeah, we've seen Toronto do that multiple times tonight. You know, again, probably something they saw on film. Saw how the Central defense would react. And again, you know, Central's defense, very aggressive attacking style defense. So, again, these misdirections are really helping Toronto out.
So it's been the Zeb and Zane Kinsey show. Sprinkle a little bit of Nolan Dickinson. Extra point once again by Michael Henry. Good snap. Kick is up. And it
blinded through.
Barely made it to your right. 7:21 left in the second. Toronto 35, Central 0. We'll be back after this.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley Sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this
Henry will
podcast.
kick off for the Red Knights. Price, Purgey, and Fallon back deep. To
Henry set the kick once again. Tommy Purdy. Back deep in the middle. Flanked by DJ Fallon and Joey Rice. Kick high and short. It's going to bounce at the 26. Picked up by Rice out to 25. And he's going to make it just out to the 30-yard line. Toronto right now, just Central has no answer. For the Crusaders. The second quarter shot, I was going to start off with my better half, Melissa, at home watching. My mother, Sharon Petaway, Johnny Petaway. Just want to say hey to Bill Ritz. Thanks for tuning in, Bill, my old AEP workmate. They come in now, tight, double tight. Inside back in the quarterback. He'll take the snap and head straight up the middle. Tyler good for about 4 yards there.
Tyler Alenta keeps up the middle for the Crusaders.
They had a little bit of offense going.
5-yard gain.
They got down there, got fumble, punched the ball out. See if they can get that going again.
Yeah, you got, just under 7 minutes here left in the half. Try to put something together here. Try to take some time off the clock, see if you can get some points on the board.
Lindsay gets it, comes up the middle again, but there's a host. Seems like the entire Red Knight team.
Alenta again up the middle.
They'll pick up
one on
one.
the play, tackled by a host of Red Knights. Brings up third down for the Crusaders.
Got to congratulate our man Mike Colopy. Edison Wildcats going 10-0 on the season.
They did. I was asked that question the other day. Is that the first 10-0 in Edison history?
I think there was one in JU history back in the 1990s.
Okay. But the consolidated Edison
yes, that's the
first.
one, yes.
Okay.
False start on the Crusaders.
5-yard penalty. Brings up third and 9.
Third down and 9.
At the Crusader 31.
They come out now.
Hurry up! 12 seconds, Tyler.
12 seconds on the play clock. Trips to his right. Single receiver left. Play clock down to 5. Screen pass out to Pergy. None. He was just read immediately.
Seems like a penalty flag out there, too.
Tackled by Nolan Dickinson.
Illegal procedure,
There's a
Crusaders.
flag on the play.
See, that continues to be a problem for Central having that vertical game. I just don't know how they're going to get Toronto off the ball. Toronto's controlling the line of scrimmage. Central's trying to get wide with Pergy and Fallon, but it looks like they're really limited offensively.
And you're right, Coach. And they have found nothing to answer that speed you talked about before the game. Bolster set to punt. Nice job of picking off the ground. Gets the kick off. Going to bounce to the 50, head back and out of bounds. Going to go out of bounds at the
46.
46, a 16-yard punt.
The Red Knights will take over
Thank you,
at the
Steve.
Crusader 46-yard line.
5:08 here in the second. 35-0 Red Knights. And I'm just looking at the Toronto line. I mean, it's just Caden Benton, 6'7", 258. Max Silvers on 6'4", 293. Trips to the right side. And they're going to get an offside call here on the Crusaders.
Yeah, Toronto went with the hard count there.
Offsides on the Crusaders. 5-yard penalty brings up first and 5 Red Knights.
First and 5, Toronto. Trips to the right. Zeb with Zane. Hand off to Zane. Finds a hole off the right side. Big. He's gone. 25, 20. Cuts back to the right side. 15, 10, 5. No flags. Touchdown. Zane Kinsey from 41 yards out.
Zane Kinsey from 41 yards out.
Kinsey, his second touchdown of the night. First one being 42 yards on the first play of the game. This one 41.
No explanation needed there.
Michael Henry to attempt the point after.
Henry set up for the extra point.
Said I saw Toronto earlier in the year when they played Wellsville. I think it was week 1 maybe, and I was real impressed with both the Kinseys. But seeing them live here, very good athletes, very good.
And his kick wide to the right. One of the first thing they've done wrong all night. 4:56 here left in the first half. Toronto 41, Central 0.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890.
When you need furniture or flooring, come to Hauser's. Hauser's has the best brand names and friendliest service. Your home will look great and you'll save lots of money. I know you'll buy from us because...
Hauser's has it. Hauser's has it all.
We're back. Once again, Henry set to kick off. Rice, Fallon. Purgie back deep. Line drive kick. Let me take him by Fallon to 22. 25 up to the 30, 35, and up into the 36-yard line by Caden McGrath.
B.J. Fallon on the return. Tackled by McGrath.
41-0.
It's a 19-yard return. Crusaders will begin at their own
4:52. I mean, they want to get something established here.
Right. You know, maybe go back and look, what'd you have a little bit of success with? You know, when you were going with Purgie and Fallon back there, sort of like your kind of a wildcat look where you didn't know who really was at quarterback, the play action that they ran with Fallon, they were able to hit the pass on that, try to get something going here.
And Dorsey back at quarterback, twin receivers to his left single receiver out. Britt's coming, handoff. No, he keeps it, cuts around the left side. Going to be stopped and brought down by Zeb Kinsey.
Dorsey keeps up the left side. Zeb Kinsey on the tackle. No gain. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Folks, still not too late. Go to our YouTube page, Ohio Valley Sports Online, and hit subscribe. Costs you nothing, but helps us out. Hand off to Fallon off the left side, cuts it back towards the middle. The hit met by Zeb Kinsey.
Fallon on the carry for the
3-yard pickup.
Tackled by Kinsey and Kinsey for the Red Knights.
Coach Ray,
3-yard gain.
Zeb Kinsey, he's only a sophomore, but he's 6'3", 206. Does he look as solid down there as he does up here?
I'm sorry, Jason, I didn't catch that. What'd you say?
I said Zeb Kinsey, 6'3", 206. Does he look as solid down there, linebacker position, as he does up here?
Kinsey is a very good-looking football player. He looks good in the uniform. He's quick. He fills holes. He plays both sides of the ball. Team leader. Is he the sophomore or the senior?
He's the sophomore, the quarterback.
Wow. Very impressive.
As Dorsey picks up 1 yard there on third down.
Keeps up the middle for the Crusaders, gain of 1
Pretty good
yard.
baseball player too, right? Both of them.
Yes.
I thought when we did them back in the spring.
Zane is actually a track.
Okay, but Zeb's a baseball guy. Yeah. Okay.
Tom Boucher back deep, set to receive the Bolster punt.
Boucher back deep at safety for the Red Knights.
Standing about his own 29. Bolster is on 28 to receive the punt. Gets a snap. Line drive kick. Bounce around. Bosher picks it up and goes out of bounds at the 28. So, 32-yard punt. No return, a short return.
Bosher forced out of bounds by B.J. Fallon.
2:49 left here in the first.
Take over at their own 27-yard
Crusaders.
correction.
This is what to limit any more damage right here in the first half with 2:49 left.
You know, Jason, Coach Frankie said in our coaches show when he was going through that 3-game skid that it's going to be a different ball game when he gets to start playing Division VII schools. And we have an opportunity to see him, and they're a good Division VII team, I tell you, quick.
Yes, they are. As they give the ball to Tom Walsher on the jet sweep, gets around in, gets away from one around the end, but nice open field tackle, Tyler Alentai.
Ray, going along with what you just mentioned there, having coached at the Division VII level for a number of years, Toronto's going to be a problem come playoff time for a lot of teams because, like you said, they got size up front, they got good speed, they're athletic. They're going to be a handful for anybody to handle in Division VII.
And 2 of the 3 teams they lost, the coach here, talk about that schedule where they were Division V, or they're undefeated.
Yeah, right.
Hand off to Kinsey up the middle. Nice job right there. Once again, Tyler Alentai on the tackle. It looked like he was going to get off to the races again. Picks up 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2 for the Red Knights.
Zeb, 7 carries, 96 yards. Or Zane, excuse me. Zeb, 4 carries, 114 yards. Third and 2, 1:30 here on the clock. Aiden Philby split far left. And the sweeps to the right side, trying to get around the Ennis Boucher. Nice job, contained B.J. Fallon, but still going to, he might just have the first down. See where they spotted. He's going to be like, oh,
play there. Toronto just trying to keep the Central defense off and honest. Show something a little bit different. With that stretch kind of play. But again, their most success has been just going straight at the Central defense.
Yes.
And but again, you throw a little curveball in there. Throw something other teams, scouting this gotta account for.
Coach Frankie's going to take a timeout. We'll take one with him. You're listening to Steubenville Central Football on Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be back after these messages.
Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ohio Valley Sports Online, your sports authority. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instantly notified when we go live on our next broadcast, only on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Band, especially for you. Crusader Band hopes to see you there.
We're back. First time tonight, Toronto's punting. High kick. Purgie's going to let it bounce. He's going to take a Red Knight bounce from the 37 or to the 20-yard line.
Philby's punt down at the 20-yard line. Crusaders will take over 1st and 10.
43-yard punt by Philby.
Philby's punt, a 43-yard punt with no return.
First punt of the night. Crusaders will take over at 35. Do you take a knee, Steve, here? Just go.
Yeah, I mean, I would, take a knee, go to the locker room, regroup a little bit, figure out how you're going to attack the second half.
Crusaders come out. They get the huddle right there, and St. Kinsey standing right next to the huddle.
He was. That's one of them moments I'd probably look and say, "Can I help you with something?"
Yes. Not a good sight. My man Peyton Rouse down on crutches. Purdy keeps the ball, big hole up the middle, and he gets all the way out to the 32-yard line. Nice read option right there. 12-yard pickup, Tommy Purdy.
Run another one. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Tackled by Zane.
Central hurrying to the line here, get another play in.
Third first down. Purdy keeps it again. This time nothing doing.
Again, just that outside zone read play.
Gain of 1 on the play brings up
28 yards, second down and 9. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Your score at the end of the first half, Toronto 41, Steubenville Central 0. Join us, folks, for the halftime bands of both Toronto and Steubenville Catholic Central. Listening to high school football on Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be back after this.
Looking for a place to stay? Then stay at the Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn and Suites, conveniently located in the beautiful Ohio Valley next to State Routes 22 and 7 at the gates of Franciscan University of Steubenville. Receive a warm welcome from friendly, attentive staff, providing all the amenities you deserve. Each guest room is done in beautiful modern decor, with amenities including a microwave and mini fridge, free high-speed wireless internet.
We're back. Coach Sack, that's Coach Frankie down there on the sideline. Go ahead, Ray.
Everything that we wanted to go right's gone right, and we're playing inspired football right now. The kids get really excited for this game, as you can see, and it's just we're running on full cylinders right now, and it's a good feeling.
I bet it is, Coach. You always said that you'd be a different team when you start playing Division 7s. You went through that skid there for a moment. Things looking good for you tonight, moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And listen, we're playing as a team, and let's not forget, Zane Kinsey makes one heck of a difference. When you have him in the backfield, it's hard to just focus on one guy. You got Zane, you got Zeb, you got Dom. We can spread you out and play with the eye candy a little bit, and it makes things difficult for teams just to kind of solely focus on one part of our game.
Okay, Coach. Good luck moving forward.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, big coach. If you just want to set the mic down for the halftime show, you can relax for a little bit. Folks, as I said, we'll have the Toronto High School band followed by the Steubenville Catholic Central band after these messages.
If you love to play cards like Texas Hold'em, you have to check out the Viking Social Poker Club located at 211 North 4th Street, Steubenville, Ohio. Every Tuesday, tournament starts at 6 p.m. $45 entries, and you go up every 20 minutes to receive $30,000 in chips, and you can register up to 8 p.m. On Friday, starting at 6, $1 to $3, no limit, Texas Hold'em cash game, and then on Sunday at 1 p.m., the $130 tournament, $100,000 in chips, and you go up every 30 minutes, you can register up to 3 p.m. For any questions, call Matt Laser at 304-459-9954. That's the Viking Social Poker Club, 211 North 4th Street, Steubenville, Ohio.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
We start off the show tonight with a song by Walk the Moon. Here is one song. Queen. Here is Bohemian Rhapsody.
Well, walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey guys, right here. After, not you. After this group is conditioned on that side. This is the Royal
We finish up tonight with a song by the Jonas Brothers. Here is Sucker, featuring the Toronto High School Red Knight Drumline Marching Band. Night Marching Band. The Red Night Marching Band once again, the Toronto High School Red Night Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the Steubenville Catholic Central High School Crusader Marching Band. Our band is under the direction of Mr. Sam Johnston and Assistant Director Zeke Pulowski, along with Royalette Coach Sarah Mattioli, Color Guard Coach Alex Grafton, and Assistant Auxiliary Coach Mia Neary. And the Crusader Band is led by Senior Drum Major Joe Spencer. Tonight we present our annual senior show with songs chosen by our senior class. And all of our auxiliary routines were designed by senior Color Guard members Corey Lipsky, Maya Calais, and Maya Lamanti, and senior Royalette Kia Huff. We begin with one of the most successful releases by the American pop rock band One Republic. Drum Major Joe Stetson, is your band ready? From 2013, here's the Crusader Marching Band with Counting Stars. by brothers Adam, Jack, and Ryan. You know them as AJR. Here we go with the Crusader Marching Band and Bang. was originally released in 1981 by the band Journey and enjoyed a resurgence in 2010 when it was covered by the cast of Glee. Featuring senior Emily Reinecker on the trumpet solo, everyone can sing along with the Crusader Marching Band. And don't stop believing.
At your worst, our team is here to help pick you up. At Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration, nothing will stop us from restoring your home to the way it was before. Our crews do everything from cleaning your carpets to restoring your damaged home. We also offer 24-hour emergency water and fire damage services because we know tragedies are not planned. Call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today.
Floor to ceiling, Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
At Mosty Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families, and will work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services we offer, you will receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. While honoring your loved one is our top priority, we also want to help you through this difficult time. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Mosty Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
And we're back here at Harding Stadium. We're at halftime. Toronto leads Steubenville Central 41-0. The first half scoring went like this. At the 10-10 mark, Zane Kinsey, the first play of the game for Toronto, 42 yards up the middle. Michael Henry, PAT, made it 7-0. 5:36 mark, Zeb Kinsey, 44-yard run. Henry, PAT, made it 14-0. At the 3:16 mark of the first, Zeb Kinsey, another 40-yard run. Or a 40-yard pass to Nolan Dickinson, making it 21-0 at the end of the first. The 10:30 mark in the second quarter, Zeb Kinsey, 77-yard scamper around the end. Or 77-yard pass to Zane Kinsey, making it 28-0 after the Henry PAT. 7:21 mark in the second, Zeb Kinsey with a 58-yard run, making it 35-0 after the PAT. And at the 4:56 mark, Zane Kinsey, 41-yard run. The PAT was no good, making it 41-0 at the half for the visiting Red Knights. Rushing the ball, Dom Boucher, 2 carries for 7 yards. Zeb Kinsey, 4 carries, 114 yards. Zane Kinsey, 7 carries for 96. Altogether for the Red Knights, 13 carries, 217 yards. In the air, Kinsey, 3 for 4 for 123 and 2 touchdowns. Sorry, folks. Don Boucher, 1 catch for 3. Kinsey, 1 for 77. Nolan Dickinson, 1 for 43. Altogether, 17 plays, 340 total yards, 5 first downs, 1 punt for 43, and 4 penalties for 40 yards for the Crusaders. Andrew Dorsey, 5 carries for -16. Tyler Lentai, 5 carries for -12. BJ Fallon, 9 carries for 16, and leading the way, Tommy Percy, 3 carries for 28 yards, altogether 22 carries, 16 total yards rushing in the air. Dorsey, 1 for 3 for -2. Lentai, 1 for 1 for -1. Fallon, 1 for 1 for 30. Unfortunately, it was fumbled after the reception. Altogether, 2 for 5, 27 yards for the Crusaders. Lentai, 1 catch for -1. Purdy, 2 for -2. Dorsey, 1 for -1. Carlo, 1 for 30. 27 plays, 43 yards, 3 first downs, 4 penalties, and 5 punts for 25 yards for the Crusaders. We're set to start the second half. Toronto will receive, Steve. And what do you for Central? What's your? You've been there. What's your halftime speech here?
Yeah, it's just keep playing hard. Keep playing hard, and both these teams, they're advancing to postseason. With the new Ohio playoff system, and what do you want to see here in the second half? And again, this is a tough. Kinsey breaking this one.
He's gone all the way. Zane Kinsey on the kickoff. It's going to be 9 or 80 yards, was it? About 80-yard return. He just cut up the middle, then bounced back to the right side, and it was untouched. So they pick off where they left off.
They did. But again, new playoff system this year. Both teams advancing. They're going to be playing next week. So, you want to get through this half healthy, and it's a tough situation. Both are small schools. There's not a whole lot of subbing down that you can do. It's just a matter of numbers, So, just go out, keep playing hard, because once you slack off, that's where injuries can happen. Keep playing hard and get out of this healthy.
Kick is no good by Henry. They'll make it 47-0. So 11:27 left here, the second half. 47-0 Toronto. We'll be back after this.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
Got a sidewalk that needs replaced, or maybe your roof is leaking? How about some new windows? Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance, that's who. Commercial or residential, they can handle most any project, big or small. They also do new construction and renovations. So get a free estimate by calling Fort Steuben Maintenance today and get them started on your next project. 740-283-4890 for Fort Steuben Maintenance.
Michael Henry sets the kick off down the middle, takes a bounce at about the 20. Pergio field to come at the middle 25 and hit at the 30-yard line by freshman Brock Hughes. Brock Hughes, 6'1", freshman. He's going to be a good one. 6'1", 172. Yes. It will change the possession here. And we see a lot of the Toronto starters out on defense. Now, Steve, like you said, Coach Sack, you can answer this too. You coach. How long do you leave these guys in?
Well, I'm looking at Toronto's numbers, and I know that Coach Frankie, just talking to him throughout the year, I mean, he's tickled pink now to start getting people back. I don't think he holds them too long. You know, all his weapons were on display tonight, and he's going to want them next week.
Exactly.
Moving forward, I don't play them much.
That's my thoughts exactly. What about you, Steve?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, it's a tricky thing. Two small schools, numbers aren't great, but it seems like he does have enough over there. Seems like there's enough over here. You know, yeah, maybe sub it down here.
Because under Ohio High School Association Athletics, you know what I'm trying to say.
Right, right.
OHSAA, they're up by 30 at half. It's a running clock.
I mean, it's not the situation. I mean, you know, Jason, you did our games years ago when I was at Central. The one year we were dressing 18 kids.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
there
was no way to sub down to, you know, like the numbers are a little bit better now on both sides. And
ball picked off by Zeb Kinsey, and he's going to take it in for a touchdown.
That's one guy that should be out of the game now. Jim.
28-yard interception return. You're right. And it just continues to be the Kinsey show.
I mean, their offensive weapons are on full display tonight. And just answering your point, continuing, Jason, I don't think he plays them much.
Who threw that pass? Which was?
I'm not sure. They've played, 3 or 4 kids at quarterback.
Yeah, I was looking down the right something, and they were running the play. Henry to kick. It's up. And this one skirts through. So, 9:50 left to go here in the third. 54-0 Toronto. We'll be back after this. Hey, Dennis.
Thanks a lot for following us at Ohio Valley Sports Online. Why not visit our webpage at ohiovalleysportsonline.com. It's the way to go for sports fans around the globe to follow your favorite local sports teams. Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Henry kicks off foul and takes it to the 20, out to the 25, hit at the 29 and brought down by Brady Fair, another kid that's going to be a really good freshman. He's going to be a really good kid. And BJ Fowler, you said you coached, the Fowler kids, all except for him.
Right.
They are just warriors.
They are.
BJ Fallon on the return.
He's shaking up a little bit. Timmy Mahalio shaking up a little bit.
At the 28-yard line.
First and 10, 28. And like you talked about, just it's a running clock. It's 54-0. Don't get hurt.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
The Crusaders will take over first and 10 at their own 28. Wednesday, we'll be back down to Bennigan's with Coach Reno Sokosh, Coach Josh Frankie, Coach Eric Meek, and hopefully Coach Mike Colopy. We want to say thank you for coming down every week to all four coaches, including Coach Andrew Connor of Indian Creek. Steubenville Central takes a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after these messages.
Enjoy good food, good friends, and up close and personal.
You know, now's the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete, like trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville, 740-266-6905. Call today.
Homewell Construction and Home Incorporated can take care of all of your home remodel and new build needs. Some of the services we offer are kitchen, bathroom, and other remodeling projects. We also offer new roofs, home additions, new builds, and outdoor spaces, including decks, patios, and outdoor rooms. Homewell Construction has a 5-star rating. Homewell Construction does all home improvements and new construction from design to finished product. Look them up on Facebook today. Homewell Construction is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Central comes back. Quarterback keeper Tyler Alenti.
Alenti keeps, tackled by number 13, Nolan Dickinson. No gain on
No gain. 1 yard pickup by Alenti. And the quarterback keeper.
The Crusader 29-yard line.
They come out single left. Alenti keeps it again. And there's just nothing. I mean, he's running up there trying to, where can I go? He's going to pick up 2.
Alenti keeps up the left side.
Yeah, Central just trying to run that quarterback ISO, leading both side cars as lead blockers, but Toronto's filling every gap.
That's a 3-yard gain on the play.
Lucas Wiseman on the tackle, along with Caden McGrath. So 3rd down and 6.
Numbers have changed defensively for Toronto. A lot of subs in there now.
Yeah, I was going to get, you're right, Coach. I'm going to start reading them off here in a little bit because you get a lot of new faces. Alenti with the ball. Big hole. He's going to be close. He's going to have the first down.
Yeah, it looks to where they're marking it here. They're giving him the first down.
That's enough for a Crusader first down.
They'll pick up 7 and their 4th first down of the game. In the game now, Caden McGrath, freshman. Also, Don Booster still in there. Alenti with the ball. Cuts back to the right side, gets around the empty house. Oh, and he was going to go.
Nice open field tackle there.
Don Boucher. You're right, Coach. That gets Alenti up to positive yards. Number 50, freshman Lucas Wiseman in the game for the Red Knights. Number 13, Nolan Dickinson still in the game. 52, freshman Chase Heckathorn in. Brady Fair in the game. Alenti keeps it, and nice tackle right there by the freshman Caden McGrath.
Alenti keeps up the left side.
He'll lose a yard.
Again by number 1, Caden McGrath.
6:21 and the clock running.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7. Ladies and gentlemen, someone has found an Android cell phone. If you're missing an Android, please come to the press box.
So 3rd down and 7. Join us here next Friday, the Steubenville Big Red. We'll have a home playoff game. Not sure who the opponent is yet. Looks like it's going to be the Carrollton Warriors.
That's what it looked like when I was looking earlier today.
Yeah.
But again, nothing finalized till after games tonight.
Alenti gets it, fakes it to Purdy, keeps it coming off the left side, breaks another tackle. He's still fighting. Nice job by Tyler Alenti. Finally brought down by Spencer Board.
Alenti keeps up the left side, tackled by number 18, Spencer Board.
5-yard gain for Tyler.
5-yard gain. Correction.
6-yard gain actually for Tyler.
4th and 1.
4th down and 1.
Daniel Bolster in punt formation for the Crusaders. Number 2, Dominic Boucher.
Don Boucher back
at safety for the Red Knights.
And I'd be looking to get Dom out too because he's another key cog in that offense. Great speed. Bolster standing at the 36. Bolster standing at his own 25. There's a snap and a punt. Nice high kick. He catches it at the 14 or 17 and gets out to the 25-yard line. Good punt right there. 35-yard punt. First and 10 for the Crusaders at the 25-yard line.
You know, this isn't meaningless time. I mean, you know that, you guys up there, that all game time experience is going to benefit everybody. You know, these younger guys getting to play for Toronto, and Central keep playing because they got something to play for. They got next week.
Exactly.
Trying to find a positive.
New quarterback handoff. Brock Hughes gives the ball. Fumble and recovered. Looks like by the Crusaders. Do they have it? And yes, they do.
Red Knight fumble recovered by the Crusaders.
Who was that?
Toby Ruciano.
Yeah, it looked like he stripped it and recovered it.
Spencer Board on the carry. Gets stripped by Toby Ruciano. And good to see they're still fighting.
Crusaders will take over first and 10 at the Red Knight 28-yard line.
First and 10 Crusaders. Also in the game. So that's it. Got Chase Heckenthorne, Spencer Board, trying to get all the new numbers. Valenti leading the Crusaders out straight to the line. Flanked once again by Fowler and Purgy. Michael DiCarlo split far left. Valenti keeps it off the left side, trying to bounce it outside. Nothing doing. Nolan Dickinson there on the tackle. No gain.
Tackle by the right side of the Red Knight defense line.
Second and 10 from the 28. The Red Knights, 3:30 and counting. No. Hugh in the tight end right now, or Howe, excuse me. Pistol formation, Purgy and Fallon flanking Iolenti. Hands off to Purgy, and he's met immediately at the line. Nolan Dickinson once again, no gain.
On the carry for the Crusaders, number 13, Nolan Dickinson on the tackle for the Red Knights. No gain on the play, third and 10.
This time to Carlo, split far to the right. Double tights. Iolenti once again with Purgy. And Ruciano kicking the backfield with him. Little swing back, picked off. Heading down the sidelines, Don Boucher finally brought out of bounds, run down out of bounds by Tyler Alenti.
Iolenti's pass intercepted by number 2, Dominic Boucher.
And look where they try to run, what you call the little pick play. But like Boucher read it, and the pick man missed him.
Right.
He picked it off.
Yeah, it was kind of like a rub route
play,
out there.
yeah.
Yeah, I watched using that pick term.
Yeah.
And
So I can
that's
say that, but
illegal.
you can't say it.
Rub is not illegal. Pick is, rub's not. So we'll call it a rub.
So take back over freshman Brock Hughes in at quarterback now. Hand off. And a nice job right there. Tommy Dorsey on the tackle along with Braden Roush. Bringing down Patrick McEwen, another freshman.
Patrick McEwen on the carry for the Red Knights, taking down.
So it's nice to see, the young kids get in, get some time. They practice all year.
Right.
At the Crusaders 44-yard line.
Second down and 11. Brock Hughes. And again has a man coming across in motion. It's Aiden Philby. Philby trying to get around the left side. Nice job, Crusade, but he cuts it back. Makes two men miss. Thought they had him strung out, but Philby does a nice job.
Did a real nice job there, putting his foot in the dirt and cutting that back there.
Ended up picking up 5 yards. Braden Roush on the tackle. Third down and 6. 1:05 clock running here in the third. Russell Dickinson splitting far left. Hughes gets a snap. He pitches it McEwen around the left end. Tries to cut back, but nice job, Tommy Purgie. McEwen loses another yard. Nice job of not letting him get around the end.
Yeah, good job, like you said, coming up, keeping his outside leverage and making the play there. And if he didn't make the play there, he was going to turn it back inside, but he was able to make the play as well.
As the clock runs down, looks like Coach Frankie's just going to let the quarter run out. 10 seconds and counting. Their score at the end of 3, Toronto 54, Steubenville Central 0. We'll be back after these messages.
The Isla Law Office, with 25 plus years of experience, specializes in bankruptcy and domestic relation cases. They're hands-on. They're very thorough and focused on your needs, and they're licensed in Ohio and West Virginia. If you need expert legal assistance, look up Isla Law Offices at islawoffices.com. Thanks, Isla Law, for being a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
If you love to play cards like Texas Hold'em, you have to check out the Viking Social Poker Club located at 211 North 4th Street, Steubenville, Ohio. Every Tuesday, tournament starts at 6 p.m. $45 entries, and you go up every 20 minutes to receive 30,000 in chips, and you can register up to 8 p.m. On Friday, starting at 6, $1 to $3, no limit, Texas Hold'em cash game, and then on Sunday at 1 p.m., the $130 tournament, 100,000 in chips, and you go up every 30 minutes, you can register up to 3 p.m. For any questions, call Matt Laser at 304-459-9954. That's the Viking Social Poker Club, 211 North 4th Street, Steubenville, Ohio.
We're back to start the fourth. Toronto's been all Toronto tonight. As they showed their speed, they talked about, we mentioned all year the Kinsey brothers and Boucher. Hughes takes the snap. He's dropping back to pass on 4th down. Throws it out in the flat. Ball's caught by Dickinson, but he's going nowhere. Tommy Purgie and Tyler Alenti made sure of that. And pick up 1.
A real good job keeping that ball in front of him there and coming up and making the stop.
Purgie and Alenti on that stop. Crusaders take over.
Turnover on downs, Crusaders will take over at their own 40-yard line.
At their red 40-yard line, or at their own 40, excuse me. Join us once again Wednesday night, folks, at Bennigan's for Ohio Sports Online Coaches Show. This week we'll be featuring Coach Marino Socknotch, Coach Josh Frankie, Coach Eric Meek, and hopefully Coach Mike Colopy. Dorsey comes out now behind the gun. Gets a snap, and he's met immediately in the backfield. He got hit as soon as he caught the ball.
Yeah, real good penetration again by the Toronto defensive line.
58, Alan Sanseverino.
Alan Sanseverino on the tackle.
Play brings up 2nd and 12. The Crusaders' own 38-yard line.
Sanseverino had been injured all year, and he just came back recently. It's good to see him back in their lineup. Side cars either side. Dorsey once again gets a snap, hands off to Purgie. He tries to run up the middle. The Red Knights have it clogged up again.
Up the middle.
He was able to get 3. Four-yard gain, excuse me, for Tommy. The Crusaders, they were the possibility of going where next year? Lowellville or Danville?
I think it was Lowellville from what I read.
Purgie hitting the backfield this time. He'll lose a yard.
Tommy Purgie on the carry for the Crusaders, taken down by number 76, Ryan Tobacco. No gain on the play. Brings up 4th down for the Crusaders.
4th down for Central Bolster on the punt.
There's a nice positive right there. Toronto's reserve defense.
You're right, Coach.
Force a punt.
They did a good job. Excellent call, Coach Sack. Poster gets a snap at the 30. Gets a nice high booming kickoff. Ball caught at the 23 by Caden McGrath. Cuts it up to the 30, out to the 36. A 13-yard return. And a 35-yard punt. First and 10 at the 35. Number 8, Tone Williams on the tackle for the Crusaders. Williams, a 5'6" freshman. It's the Crusaders. Starting to get some guys in. JC on Hill's not in the lineup. As well as Zach Bryan. Hughes gets a snap. Hands the ball off up the middle. Turning, still running hard. Looks like Cade McGrath, I'm not sure. Or McEwen. That was McEwen, I believe. Yeah. McEwen only 5'7". It was tough to see him coming out of that pile.
Toronto was in a tight bunch formation there. Central had 11 guys within 5. You had 22 players within 10 yards of the ball there. Playing football in a telephone booth.
That reminds you of Lucas High School. Their offenses like that. There's two splits. Trips to the right. Hand off to McEwen. Hitting the backfield immediately.
Spencer Board hit the backfield by Tyler Lentai.
That's Spencer Board and Lentai on the tackle.
2-yard loss on the
He'll drop a deuce. That's Jags' turn.
One of his favorite lines.
Our man will be going sabbatical next weekend. Because he's going to Myrtle Beach.
Must be nice.
I know. I said he vacations here and lives there.
Right.
Hughes takes a snap, twins to his left single receiver right. Back to pass, pressure on. Puts the ball up. Threw a nice ball for being under duress, I tell you.
He did. He let that one go.
7:08. He's looking for Aiden Philby. So the Red Knights will finish the regular season at 7-3. Crusaders 3-7. So as we said, both advance to the playoffs.
Brings up 4th and 9.
4th and 9. Philby in punt formation at his own 26.
Tommy Purdy back at safety for the Crusaders.
Boucher running in motion illegally. They gotta get the kick off. The ball going to take a Crusader bounce. Or from the 39-yard line. 24-yard punt by Philby. Yeah, Dom just got a little head start there, like you said, Dan, like the Canadian football.
Remember, we brought that Canadian team in that one year, and they struggled with that.
Yeah.
They couldn't figure that out. That actually helped us
Yes,
that
it did.
game.
I
That was
remember
that was the first game they played in the United States. And then after that, they figured things out, and they came down here and won a couple games. They beat a team from Maryland, I think, and
They were
Virginia.
big, man.
Oh, they were like a small college
Yeah.
team.
The man AD Michael Barber sitting in the next booth over. 6:25 here. Got a timeout on the field, Dan. Let's take it with them. We'll be back after these messages.
Looking for a place to stay? Then stay at the Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn and Suites, conveniently located in the beautiful Ohio Valley next to State Routes 22 and 7 at the gates of Franciscan University of Steubenville. Receive a warm welcome from friendly, attentive staff, providing all the amenities you deserve. Each guest room is done in beautiful modern decor, with amenities including a microwave and mini fridge, free high-speed wireless internet.
Tone Williams in that quarterback for the Crusaders now. And they're missing a guy, JC on Hills. He'll come in along with Joey Rice. Williams keeps the ball, tries to bounce the outside, but nothing doing. Brought down by Caden McGrath. And that one just, they weren't ready.
No. No, they weren't aligned correctly. They were a man short.
4-yard loss.
35-yard line.
Here we go now. Crusaders line up. Williams, Joey Rice, Toby Luciano in the backfield. Williams gives the ball to Rice, cuts it up the middle, spins, and it's going to get down, gets a yardage back. Pick up 5. Brady Fair on the tackle. Another nice looking freshman. Son of Melissa and P.T. Duffy. Tell you what, Coach, Joey Rice is a kid. If he gets, we're going to see if he gets around the end. He doesn't have this. He's a soccer player playing softball, playing football right now. But if he gets around the end, he's gone. Nobody out there's catching him. Not maybe Kinsey, but he's not in the game. Williams keeps it. He'll pick up 4. Now gets him back to 0. Yeah, Joey Rice can flat out fly. Boost. Bolster on the punt. 4:19, the clock running. Caden McGrath back deep. At the 25. Bolster, nice job picking that snap up. Line drive kick's going to bounce over the 20. Picked up the 20-yard line by McGrath. Out to the 25, cuts back, spins around, and thrown down about the 23, maybe forward progress, gets him to the 24. 3:50 on the clock is, the running clock is in effect, and they get. And like you said, hopefully the Crusaders come out uninjured, the Red Knights come out uninjured.
Right.
And, we'll talk about, I'll go ahead and say it, the lower seeds having to go to the higher seeds, they're a big underdog. But that extra 1 or 2 weeks of practice that you get.
Oh, yeah.
Is just,
especially when you're playing some younger kids. I mean,
yes.
that's big.
And, you pull off the upset, you get another week. And that just a playoff atmosphere is great for the kids, both teams advancing on. Hand off the board. Nice job by the Crusaders right there. Trying to get the number. I want to give him some credit. Number 65, Joseph Skagoza on the tackle. 1-yard pickup by board. So now 2:51 and running.
Oh, hey! Come outside! Come outside! Come on! Go with them!
Got trips in tight on the left. Hand off the board, hitting the backfield immediately. Tyler Alentai on the tackle for a 1-yard loss. And this is one of the ones where Alentai, they've subbed everybody.
Right.
So 2:10 and counting. Trips tight to the Right side. They're going to throw the pitch to Board. He tries to get around the end. He's got good blocking and hard running. He may have the first down. No, he's going to be real close. So the corner. So, he stepped out of bounds. So it'll be a 6-yard pickup for Board. His best carry. Checking in for the Crusaders now. Number 78. I don't know. We don't have a 78.
There's not a 78 listed, no.
Philby in the punt. It's a snap. Low line drive over the head of Williams. Bounces back, taking a Crusader roll. They'll take over with 1:03 left. Coach Sack, are you going to try to get Coach Frankie after they shake hands?
If you'd like me to, I would.
I would love it. Would you like him to, Dan? You're the boss. He said absolutely.
Dan said yes. It's a go.
Well, it's been enjoyable down here watching these reserves continue to play hard, and Central is too. Take advantage of your time on the field. Nothing like game time playing.
Exactly. 35 seconds and counting. Williams gets a snap. Hands off to Joey Rice, but he's met it meaty. The backfield makes a one-man miss, but not the second one.
I think that'll do it.
On the tackle. He'll drop a deuce, and I think that's going to run the clock out there.
I'll try and get Coach after they shake hands, fellas.
Nice, Coach. Well, it's all Red Knights tonight. 54-0, that'll do it. On the fastest 10 weeks of the year, folks, is now officially over. We're on to playoff time. The final score, 54-0. We'll take a short break and then be right back after these messages.
Do you have a fence that has seen better days? How about a new privacy fence? You probably could use a perimeter fence to keep Fido from wandering off. Call Edwards Fence Company now. They do all types of fence projects and have over 20 years of experience. Wood, chain link, vinyl, split rail, aluminum. Call today for a free estimate. Edwards Fence Company, 740-632-8403. Needless to say, you're going to need a new fence around your new swimming pool, too. Call Edwards Fence Company today, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
All right, we're back here. Coach Sack with Coach Andrew Frankie.
Coach Josh Frankie from Toronto. Coach, big win, the big game. Got to showcase some weapons tonight. Moving on, getting ready for playoff time now, but enjoy this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, our kids played at a high level tonight. They executed. I don't know if they could have better executed the game plan than what our starters did. We were able to get a lot of young guys an opportunity to play, and when you're introducing some young guys to this rivalry, I think it's huge to be able to let them out there, get on this field and get some meaningful reps and get some good looks, and it just helps build for that rivalry and gets those kids acclimated to it.
I agree with that. We talked about that earlier. Kids taking advantage of their game time. Do you know who you're going to play in the playoffs?
Yeah, it looks like we're going to end up getting Lucas. We'll be the 7th seed. We'll get Lucas at home, and that'll be next Friday. Listen, they're 4-6, but they've lost to 2 undefeated teams. They've lost to 2 one-loss teams and lost to 1 2-loss teams. They play a really difficult schedule. It's going to be a really difficult opponent, but we're looking forward to the challenge.
Absolutely, Coach. Good luck, and I'll see you Wednesday.
Thanks, man.
All right, buddy.
Have a good one.
That's Coach Josh.
All right, back up to you, Jenks.
Thanks, big coach. We got somebody getting the signs for us, Coach, so you're good. We have somebody getting for us. You don't have to. Coach Sack, Ray, you don't have to get the signs. We have someone getting them for us. There we go. So the final score, 54-0. First quarter, 10-10 mark. First offensive play of the game. Zane Kinsey, 42 yards up the middle, 7-0 after Michael Henry PAT. 5:36 mark. Zeb Kinsey, a 44-yard run. Henry PAT made it 14-0. 3:16 left in the first. Zeb Kinsey, a 40-yard pass to Nolan Dickinson, making it 21-0 after one. In the second quarter, Zeb Kinsey, 77-yard pass to Zane Kinsey, making it 28-0. 7:21 mark, Zeb Kinsey again, 58-yard run, making it 35-0. 4:56 mark, Zane Kinsey, a 41-yard run, PAT no good, making it 41-0. We go to the third quarter. Zane Kinsey, an 82-yard kickoff return to start the second half, making it 47-0. And finally, the 9:50 mark in the third to close the scoring, Zeb Kinsey with a 33-yard interception return, and that was how we got to your final 54-0 Red Knights. And that'll be close out a great regular season once again. I want to thank all the local teams that we were able to cover. Looking forward to the playoffs here on Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be back here Friday night, Harding Stadium. Steubenville Big Red taking on an opponent yet to be determined. Tonight's game brought to you by TS Electric, Hauser Furniture, Valley Converting, Lanza Villa Royale, M&M Hardware, Finnegan's, Stickles Law Office, the Viking Social Poker Club, Johnny D's Pizza and Caddis, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Steve's Fish and Chips, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Dr. John Fiegel, South-Type Federal Credit Union, PR Landscaping, Isla Law Offices, Anthony Mining, Mossy Funeral Home, EGCC, Economy Lawn Care, Everhart Bove. Also brought to you by IBW Local 246, Marcino Enterprises, Hood Pharmacy, Josephine Carryout and Mingo, Franciscan Square Best Western, JC Pest Control, National Cola Company, The Target Shop, Spud Parkview Inn, Bert's Hot Dogs, Apollo Restoration, Adam Martello, attorney at law, Wintersville Trophy Shop, Swearingen Bat Company, Maple Spaghetti House, AT&T on Sunset, Black River Logistics. Your kickoffs and extra points brought to you by Capital Recovery. Home Construction brought to you your timeouts, and the Allentown scoreboard provided by Main Street Bank with your halftime sponsored by Varian Chemicals. For Coach Ray Sockhots, Coach Steve Daly, Jim Jaggers-Huggins, Jason Jenkins, and Dan Vogel making that happen. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend.